What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Alex Saucedo versus Sonny Fredrickson, which will be contested in the junior welterweight division, aka the super lightweight division, in a 10-rounder. And this fight will be broadcasted by ESPN Plus, ESPN app, or just ESPN. And this fight will be at the MGM Grand Conference Center at the Bubble in Las Vegas, Nevada, where most of the top-ranked fights have been. And to get into both fighters, Alex Saucedo was actually the favorite in this fight with a record of 29-1 with 19 by knockout. He's number 26 in the world by BoxRec, and he's already challenged for a world title. Born and raised in Chihuahua, Mexico, now living in the United States. His only title fight was for the vacant WBO super lightweight title versus Maurice Hooker, where he got stopped. And that's his only loss on his resume, and it came by knockout, as I said before. And he's coming off a KO win versus Rod Salka, who's most known for losing to Danny Garcia by KO early in the fight. And in my opinion, Saucedo, he isn't that great as the top-ranked commentators are saying he is, because they are trying to boost up their fighters, trying to build up some hype. But I don't think he's that great, to be honest, even though he's got an incredible record. He hasn't really beat anybody good. I'd say his best win was versus Rod Salka, and Rod Salka isn't that great either. But in that fight against Maurice Hooker, I'm not sure if he did drop Hooker. Comment down below if I'm correct or not, but for some reason I remember watching Maurice Hooker Road to Champion as he was about to fight Jose Carlos Ramirez, and it showed him getting dropped in that fight. Comment down below in which fight he got dropped in, or if I'm correct. And to get into his opponent, Sonny Fredrickson, his professional record is 21 wins, 2 defeats. And his one big fight he had versus Stojagan Ergashev. Sorry if I said his first name wrong. But he fought Ergashev, and he lost by TKO. Out of his 2 defeats, he only has 1 by knockout, and that's his only defeat by KO, and it's to a good opponent. It's just like Alex Saucedo. They both fought one good opponent, and they lost to him by knockout. And his other opponent, he lost to a guy who's 15-3 by majority decision. I'm not too sure about the other guy he lost to, but BoxRec has Sonny Fredrickson ranked number 100 in the super lightweight division. So there's a pretty big difference between the two, but they're both definitely not elite fighters in the super lightweight division. Definitely not as good as Prograis, Hooker, Ramirez, or Josh Taylor. And Fredrickson, he's the former NABF world champion, and I believe that's the only junior title won between both of these fighters. And in my opinion, most people are seeing Saucedo winning this easily, but I think this is a very close fight, being that after looking at Saucedo's BoxRec, he hasn't really beat anybody. So, in my opinion, it's a pretty close fight. And same with Fredrickson. His only defeat that's sort of questionable that makes me see Saucedo winning this is his defeat by a 15-3 fighter who's relatively unknown. But both have fought good opposition, but only one fight against good opposition, so they're pretty even in my eyes. So I'm actually predicting a decision win for Alex Saucedo, based on both fighters not really having too much KO power, I gotta say. I mean, both fighters have power, I gotta say, but not too much brutal KO power. So I probably see this as a boxing match, not a brawl or a really close brawl. It's really just going to be a boxing match with two fighters using their jab, moving around, using head movement, using their footwork. And I probably see Alex Saucedo getting the unanimous decision victory, if not by split decision. Because, again, this fight, in my eyes, is very close. And I know I've said it's very close a lot of times, but this is one of the most evenly matched fights I believe they put on in a main event so far. But there already has been some upsets on these top-ranked shows, like Mike Plania versus Joshua Greer and Joshua Franco versus Andrew Maloney. And I gotta say the biggest upset was probably Maloney versus Franco, because it was for a world title, and we had a new champion out of that. And in my opinion, I'm going to say my prediction again. I'm predicting Alex Saucedo to get probably the decision victory over Sonny Fredrickson. And that's really it. I'm going to be boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.